When I first slipped on the headset to enter the new virtual reality game, Elysium, I was greeted by a familiar face. It was my grandmother, her smile as warm as I remembered. That's odd, I thought, because Elysium promised a completely new world, untainted by reality. The NPCs were meant to be strangers, yet here she was, waving at me from the cobblestone path of a quaint village square. I laughed it off as a clever Easter egg, something the developers had thrown in for nostalgia. But as I wandered through this digital realm, more familiar faces started to appear. My 5th grade teacher, my childhood best friend, even the barista from the cafe I frequent. The unsettling part was that they all seemed to know things about me, secrets I had never shared. As the game unfolded, these NPCs began to drop unsettling hints about my life outside the game. One by one, they approached me with cryptic messages. My grandmother, with a knowing look, whispered about the accident I never spoke of. My teacher reminded me of a letter I had buried deep in the attic, one I hadn't thought of in years. The barista casually mentioned my late-night walks when I couldn't sleep. Each interaction sent shivers down my spine, blurring the line between the virtual and the real. I tried to log out, my heart pounding, but the option was nowhere to be found. It was as if Elysium had swallowed me whole, trapping me in a digital web woven with the threads of my own life. Desperate to escape, I sought out the village elder, a wise-looking NPC who seemed to hold the key to Elysium's secrets. His eyes bored into mine as if searching my soul. "You created this," he said, his voice echoing in the virtual air. "Every fear, every memory, every regret. They live here because you do." Panic surged through me as the realization dawned. Elysium wasn't just a game. It was a mirror reflecting the darkest corners of my mind. The NPCs, once comforting, now felt like jailers, each one a reminder of the chains I'd forged for myself. In the final act of desperation, I confronted the digital specters of my past, demanding they release me. Glances. The village square grew darker, shadows stretching across the cobblestones as the NPCs closed in. My grandmother, her face now a mask of sorrow, reached out with a trembling hand. "You can't leave," she whispered, "not until you find what you've lost." As the virtual wall closed around me, I realized the chilling truth. The only way out of Elysium was to face the ghost of my own creation.